to the 10th episode of the Geek Soapbox. I'm your host, Lee Ponton, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Leva Bates.
Yeah! That's right, I did it again. Can you believe we made it to 10 episodes?
No.
I thought we would have given up long before now.
But I say to these guys watching right now, that's kept us alive.
Yeah, seriously. Your support,
Thank
A++.
you.
Thank you so much.
You and I actually went on a field trip together.
We did!
It was so much fun. I don't know if you guys follow us on Twitter or Instagram.
Why wouldn't they be?
If you don't, you should. We totally went on a field trip and saw Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah!
What did you think?
I loved it.
I did too.
I hope you're talking to the raccoon. There's a reason we gave you a whole nother show. So that this wouldn't happen.
Hey!
The movie was awesome. We're gonna remain spoiler free.
Are we?
But we're gonna try. I mean, I'm not gonna give away major plot points.
Fair enough. I dare say
What?
this is my favorite movie of the year so far. I'm gonna say it is. Yeah.
More than Cap?
I really loved Winter Soldier. I really did. But this kind of spoke to my soul.
I think it was more fun.
Yeah, but that's my soul.
Yeah.
It is nothing
Yeah.
but 100% pure fun.
I feel like, yeah, Cap was, I mean, it was suspenseful, and it was a lot of action, but yeah, it
And
definitely
Winter Soldier.
had a different, a more
Feel.
serious tone.
And don't get me wrong, I love the serious tone.
Yeah.
I love the kick-assness of it, but I really loved this
No, I
movie.
agree.
I loved it so much. It was a perfect blend of humor, action, sci-fi.
Mm-hmm. And
Buddy.
you know what the funny thing is that prior to being released, I feel like everyone was like, oh, it's a big risk, it's an unknown property, and it's going to be like this really wacky movie. And that's kind of what I expected, was something really wacky off the wall, but I don't think it was that off the wall.
It was the perfect blend of everything.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I expected something that was like really slapstick. It fits right in.
Yeah.
The tone, yeah, is more lighthearted, but it's not like yada da 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 da. I'm Stanley Tucci in Transformers. No.
The thing with Avengers is it was written by Joss Whedon. Whedon always has humor in everything he does. It doesn't matter whether it's like subtle humor or outright humor, and he has a really good blend of that. This fits right in. It makes you laugh, it makes you cry, it makes you on the edge of your seat with action. It has all the right elements of storytelling with the right amount.
That's the thing. It's everything the right amount. The way people were talking when this movie was being made, I was under the impression it was going to go really bizarre, kind of goofy and farcical, you know?
And that wasn't.
But it wasn't at all.
Straight up action comic book movie with with the right amount of humor. Nothing too stupid, but nothing too. It didn't take itself seriously at all.
I thought it was
perfect
great.
blend.
It was really well cast.
Yeah.
Really well written and really well directed and put together. I mean, James Gunn even said that he was really proud and thankful that he got to make the movie that he wanted to make. Marvel was on board, and he did what he set out to do. I loved it, and I'm glad he had that opportunity.
I used to work in a comic book store, and this wasn't an overly popular comic, ever.
It's been canceled several times.
Yeah! Working in a comic book store, alright, you're setting aside, alright, all the subscriptions, alright, well, Avengers, okay, you have 30 subscriptions for the Avengers. You know, Iron Man, you have maybe like 15. For Guardians, it'd be like 5 or 10. You know, something along that line. It never had that many subscribers. Sure, we probably sell out, but wouldn't order as much as you would like a Batman book or an Avengers book or a Captain America book. For something that wasn't overly popular on the shelf, it translated beautifully onto film.
I've had a lot of people say, I don't know if I'm going to go see it because I don't know anything about these characters. I don't know.
Have to.
That's the whole point of a good movie, is if it's a good movie, you shouldn't need to have a pre-existing knowledge.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a sequel, then maybe you would have to have seen the one that came before. But because it's the first movie...
No, it set it up perfectly.
It's the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, you don't need
Yeah.
to know anything about them. So if you're on the fence and you haven't seen it because of that reason, oh, I've never read the comic book, should I go read comic books first? No, you don't have to, because it's a good movie and it gives you all of that backstory. All of the information you need is right there.
Even if you're not a comic book fan, you will love this movie. It's a movie that stands on its own as a movie. Yes, it ties in with the other comics and sets up for future comic book movies, but even if you've never read one comic, you're going to love this movie. And it has a very good arc. It has a good beginning, so it sets you up. It has a very good, conflict, and then it ends. You're not going to be like, huh, I don't get this. I don't know who that is. Because it explains it for you.
Going back to, James Gunn making the movie he wanted to make and there wasn't much interference, I would really be interested to just talk to him, because there are some things in this movie that, for this being a risky movie to make, an untested property or whatever, Marvel really put in some important exposition. I mean, I guess we can talk a little bit about the exposition. At the end of Thor, hopefully everyone has seen Thor: The Dark World at this point. At the end of Thor, there's the little tag with the Collector, and Sif takes the Collector the Ether, and they call the Ether one of the Infinity Stones. They said the Tesseract is one, and the Ether is another, and it's too dangerous to have them together, so Collector, take this one and hold on to it. You and I and you guys probably know what Infinity Stones are. But I'm sure that left a lot of people not in the know that are coming into this thing for the first time. That's one of those dangling threads. It's like, what's an Infinity Stone? But if you go see Guardians, there's a whole section with that exposition. So suddenly this movie that's not connected, that takes place, across the galaxy or whatever, is suddenly deeply tied to the other movies. It's a great big universe, but everything's connected. Kudos to Marvel for making that happen. And to James Gunn, because I'm sure that was the mandated part of this. Hey, we're gonna need you to explain this. It was done flawlessly.
Yeah. I would like to talk about the group, the characters. For me, for the most part, when you watch a movie about a group of friends, a group of, a group, normally you like most of them. There's one you kind of don't give two craps about. This movie surprised me because I loved every character. I'll be honest, I figured Dave Bautista's character, Drax the Destroyer, is going to probably be my least favorite character. Or Gamora, just because girls for me are hit and miss. Either you're really awesome or you're kind of lame or kind of snatchy. She wasn't. She was awesome. She was kick-ass. Everyone in this movie, there's not a character and I'm like, you're right. I was so shocked by Dave Bautista's Drax the Destroyer. I adored him.
There's a big fear that these characters might become one-dimensional stereotypes. Oh, that's the big guy that fights things, or oh, she's the assassin girl, oh, there's the comedic raccoon sidekick. But they all had arcs. Every last one of them had a journey to go on.
They had the arc, they had dimensions. There's times where all of them cracked jokes at one point or another. All of them had moments where they almost brought you to tears themselves.
Yes, exactly.
And everyone had that moment where you're like, oh my god. Each one grabbed your heartstrings. All of them. Peter Quill, I'm going to say it, I'm going to quote my good friend David Puente, because I agree with him. When he told me this on Voxer, my mind went, Peter Quill is this generation's Han Solo. Let that sink in for a second. Because I was like, he is.
Those are big space boots to fill, but it's highly
I think
possible.
if anyone could fill them, it would be him. He nailed comic delivery. He nailed being a hero. He nailed the suave, dastardly playboy. He nailed so many aspects that we love about Han Solo. And not that he's trying to be Han Solo. He was just trying to do him. And him being him, holy crap. Adorable.
And the thing about the characters, if you think about it, and you think about the final battle, it rivals the Avengers. The way they defeated their bad guy in Guardians, it never happened in the Avengers. It directly has to do with the characters and their arcs and just the team. You get the feeling from the Avengers that they're a team out of necessity. They're not necessarily friends, but Guardians, they were a team, and not just a team because they had to be. They were by the end of the movie, they're
supposed to be.
There's so much heart there, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to say the end was cheesy, but it could very well have gone into hokey territory. It could have jumped the shark, and did not. It was great. It was really, really great. I feel like it's one of those movies I could watch over and over
Yeah,
again.
no, I
and
definitely
I'm
want to
tired
see it
of
at least one more time in the theater, if not multiple times in the theater. Like, I'm willing to drop the bucks to see this movie multiple times.
And I'm just going to say now, I was right. If you have the chance to see it in IMAX 3D,
Yes.
do it. Because I was not disappointed
Oh, no.
at all. It was awesome. And if you can, see it in the real IMAX. Like the huge, if you can see it in the huge one, see it in the huge one.
It's awesome.
It is worth every penny. Every single penny.
So, did you like it?
Yeah,
I mean,
tell
have
us
you
your
seen
thoughts.
it? What did you think about it? What was your favorite part? If you do talk about spoilers, make sure you...
Put a spoiler tag.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin it for people who haven't seen it yet.
Put a spoiler tag, please.
Make sure you like this video.
Click that like button.
Make sure you share this with all your friends.
Spread the love about Guardians.
Guardians and Geek
And
Soapbox.
Geek Soapbox. And subscribe to the channel,
Right here.
because you'll be the first to know when we post a new video. We got some cool stuff coming up.
I'm really excited. These next few episodes are going to be so much fun,
They're
guys.
going to be different than what we've been doing, but they're going to be fun. I'm very excited. Since this is our 10th episode, we're going to leave you with a little super reel.
Wait, what?
A lot of weird, funny things have happened. At least, here's a taste of some of them. We'll see you next time on the Geek Soapbox. Bye, you guys!
Bye!
Coming up on today's episode of...
Look up in the sky!
It's... What? I'm your host, Lee Ponton, and I'm joined by my co-host... For Transformers Age of Extinction, you have been warned.
Fits of rage. And spoilers.
Yes, it does.
Dun.
You have been sang to. Welcome back to another fun episode. I just said that twice. Who cares?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Woo. The fourth.
Tell me, good sir, what is it next? I'm a statue. When the new... I'm a statue. When is the next episode of the Geek Soapbox?
If she ain't here in 5 minutes,
Leva! What in the butt? Hey!
welcome back, you guys. That was awful.
Alright, I'm gonna get cozy.
I mean, that's
Look
a cat
at
thing.
Ray Molina. You know who was Doc Ock? Yes, Alfred Molina. Remember? Alright.
Remember that guy?
I guess you guys know what we're gonna be doing today.
Click that like button. We always know that. Click that like button. We always know. What the? Correct.
Welcome.
Who's your ideal Justice League? This week. Oh no, no.
Make sure you give this video a like
I didn't think you were gonna make it.
on the cover of the DVD cover. Hey guys, make sure. Oh, hey guys.
Hey guys.
Had a friend. I suck this week. It's hard to be sexy when they're not sexy. Is that gonna go into the blooper reel one day?
English?
And that's this week's Super Sexy Saturdays. Super? And number 1 on my top sexiest is Timothy. Oh, number 3 on my list. I gotta look. Sexy voice.
One was from Hush, and then one was from.
Leon's already a... Don't forget to give me that like button. Give me the like button. Give me the like button. Give me that like button. Give me that iron bird. Really? Her name is Gal? Her parents that uncreative? She's a sassy old gal.
Yes. We did it! We filmed an episode! That's a wrap. Shut it down.
Game over.